We've got a range of floats at Preston called the Coloured range, and we've added 6 more additions to them floats. They all retail at £1.29. They all do a different job. The first float is the yellow float. Now that is to be used in windy conditions. As you can see, the body of the float is down and it'll cut through the waves and work very well. It's a float that's to be fished on the bottom. It's got a nice thick top so you can actually dot it down and have as much bristle out as you want. The next float is the Gold range. It's a nice slim float. It's for fishing in perfect conditions when there's no wind. As you can see, it's nice and slim, still got a nice thick bristle so you can dot it down, but it's to be fished in perfect conditions, again on the bottom. The next one is the White range. What this does is what I call the all-round float, to be fished in perfect conditions. When you're fishing the bottom, it's the most versatile float in the range. So any float you're not sure about, put the most versatile one on, which is the White range. If you're fishing up to islands or you're fishing down the side, you want a smaller, stubbier float. And then what we use the Orange range. And this can be used, like I said, up to islands or down the side. As you can see, it's a smaller float, it's more stubby, and it works better for fishing up to islands or down the side. Then we've got 2 ranges for fishing shallow. Both these floats, this is the Black range, and as you can see, it's got a nice carbon stem, but the beauty about this float is that the line goes through the centre. So when the line goes through the centre, it doesn't sit up, it actually sits straight down. You don't have an eye on it, you don't have a bristle on it, and it works perfect for shallow fishing. The beauty about having no eye or no rubber on it is that they don't break the floats. Also, a similar float but called the Pink range is the same float, but it's got a metal body on it, and what that does, when it's a little bit windy, I'd use this one for shallow fishing because it'd be more stationary in the water. Like I said, they all retail at £1.29. They're a very versatile range of floats.